our lead story tonight as the political controversy continues over what exactly happened in Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh between Indian and Chinese troops. This video, which has come out of clashes on the same area, in exactly the same area in 2021, is going viral because it shows the bravery of Indian troops using just fists and lathis to drive back the Chinese. So Ankit, I think this video going viral just because it shows the sheer grit, the bravery of Indian soldiers there using just fists, lathis and a lot of Punjabi abuse.
That's right. 2 minutes 20 seconds, this entire video, though it has come in context with what happened in Tawang. We must clarify that this is not the video of December 9, but of the same area about 1 year back. But this is very trivial as far as the people, those who are watching across the country are concerned. For them, this is a video which shows the pure, unadulterated grit and valor of the security forces and the bottom line of what it actually takes to defend the borders of the country, the line of actual control when it comes to China and India, LAC. Now, what you are seeing here, this is of the same area, in Tawang area. A similar land grab operation seems to be taking place by the Chinese, at least an attempt, and our soldiers, because there is, there is an understanding between India and China that on the LAC, the weapons are not used, shots are not fired. So many times, this is what happens when they try and push the Chinese back to their own territory. And in this entire video, while, it's a hand-to-hand combat, makeshift weapons, it's not these bamboo poles, in fact, have been pulled out from the fencing which you see lying there, and the Indian soldiers one by one not only hitting, pushing them back. You can see a Subedar giving a minute by minute commentary, also directing the troops how to push them back, and then he tells them to calm down once they see the Chinese in fact going back. It actually tells you how it's not just one-off incident. It tells you how much does it take to defend the country's border in remote areas like in Tawang, and what the soldiers go through every single time when there is an infiltration attempt by the Chinese.
Thanks so much, Ankit. As you said, that video really showcasing the bravery of Indian soldiers there. But meanwhile, the political controversy continues over what happened on the night of the 8th and 9th of December. The opposition today walked out after the speaker refused a debate on what happened in Tawang.
अच्छी परंपरा डाले, मैं आप ना नोटिस के भी दिया, प्लीज।
चीन के बारे में हम सुओ मोटो स्टेटमेंट दिया है और बाकी जो चर्चा उन्होंने मांगा है उसके लिए हम चर्चा के लिए तैयार हैं।
सदन नहीं चलने की, अगर आज स्ट्रैटेजी मीटिंग भी ऑपोजिशन के साथ
नहीं, वो तो सदन अभी तक तो चल रहा है, मुझे लगता है आगे भी वो चलाने देंगे, यही मैं आशा करता हूँ।
हमने जो नोटिस कल भी दी थी और आज भी दिए हैं कि चाइनीज एग्रेशन के बारे में और जो अतिक्रमण हुआ है इसके बारे में हम डिटेल चर्चा इस सदन में चाहते हैं, और इसीलिए हम पहले से हमारी कोशिश रही है कि हमको पूरी जानकारी मिले और देश के लोगों को भी जानकारी हो कि वहाँ की एक्चुअल स्थिति क्या है।
भारत का इंपोर्ट बढ़ा है, 97 बिलियन डॉलर। चीन के साथ हमारा व्यापार बढ़ा है, कम नहीं हुआ। इंपोर्ट 31% बढ़ा है। हमारी सीमा की सुरक्षा को लेके भारत की सरकार क्या कर रही है?
Moving to another big focus tonight, and this really is one of the worst tragedies of Hooch in Bihar. Remember, of course, Bihar is a dry state, so the worst tragedy this year since prohibition came in about 7 years ago. 20 people have died after they drank spurious liquor in Bihar. Today, the Bihar chief minister lost his cool in the assembly when he was questioned by the BJP, asking them, "Are you drunk?" The real tragedy that the focus on how this can actually be stopped has been completely ignored.
At least 20 people have died after drinking spurious liquor in Bihar's Saran district on Tuesday. Most of the victims brought here to the Chhapra Sadar hospital are from nearby villages.
शराब पिए थे, उसके बाद में सही थे, एक बार रात में ज़्यादा खराब हो।
हमारे भाई तो मतलब बहुत बेचैनी में थे और बोले कि ऐसे आंख से कुछ नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है हमको।
Some of those fortunate to have survived have lost their eyesight. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar imposed prohibition in 2016, and since then there have been at least 500 deaths due to spurious liquor. However, today the Chief Minister lost his temper in the assembly when questioned by the opposition BJP, accusing them of supporting illicit liquor and being drunk.
बहुत गंदा काम है, कैसे जीते हो?
गैर संवैधानिक मर्यादा आप जिस तरह से प्रदर्शित कर रहे हैं, आप इस पद के योग्य नहीं हैं। आप माफी मांगे, नहीं तो लोकतंत्र में आप एक लज्जित पुरुष के रूप में जाने जाएंगे।
सत्ता में भाजपा कितने साल रहे? आज इनको याद आ रहा है कि जहरीली शराब से लोग मर रहे हैं। भाजपा लगभग 10 साल से भी ज्यादा 15 साल तक बिहार में काबिज रही। इन्होंने क्या किया?
But despite many pointing out how prohibition in Bihar has failed, the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar unlikely to relent on this issue and accept defeat on a pet issue. With Manish Kumar, Sneha Koshi for NDTV.
20 lives lost, and as Manish reported, that many of those who survived have lost their eyesight. The tragedy there of prohibition in Bihar, has it worked or not? These are tough questions that will be asked over the next few days. But let's go across now to what's happening in India's airports. Civil Aviation Minister Scindia today told NDTV that airports will be running well. They'll be fine. The situation there will be fine the next 7 to 10 days. That's, of course, as India hits holiday season. Today already, Delhi's Terminal 3 was much better. In Bengaluru, there were some bottlenecks, but as our reporter will tell you, it still is getting better there as well. Here's what Mr. Scindia said.
So how long do you expect this congestion, to last in Delhi in particular?
So
are we looking at January, mid-January sometime?
So I think it's a factor of both increasing travelers as well as increasing landing and takeoff. So therefore, when we're looking at ameliorating the whole value chain, which is making sure we increase the capacity of entry and security and check-in, all 3 points at the airport, we lower the number of takeoffs and landings in peak hours, I think we will be able to flatten out volatility that Delhi airport is experiencing currently. We have very high crests in peak hours 0500 to 0900, and then we have a
flat... But do you have a deadline in mind by when this can happen?
Curve. We need to flatten out that volatility, which is what we're intending to do in the next 7 to 10 days.
Well, good news there from the minister, but let's go across live to Shrija, who's currently at Bengaluru airport. Shrija, what's the situation there now?
Well, firstly, I'll show you the visuals, what's happening here. In fact, the crowd is much lesser than expected, what we had witnessed at least about 2 days ago. You had several of the passengers, in fact, taking to Twitter and complaining that there are long queues at the immigration counter and at the security. But now it's streamlined well and there's less travelers. But I will also go across to a few passengers who are just leaving, going to take their flight at 11 p.m. Where are you guys off to?
We're off to Singapore.
Okay. Did you all experience any sort of, traffic or congestion at the airport?
No, not at the airport, but maybe at earlier start of when we left from Bangalore.
Okay. So in terms of basically, several of the passengers are not reporting on time. That's also because of the traffic.
Yeah.
I hope you have come across, various instances where several people are complaining of the queues, long queues.
No, definitely. I mean, we started early, so considering
How early did you start?
1 hour. Like, it took us 1 hour to reach here.
Okay.
And now we have 3 hours of time before our flight.
Okay, what do you think of the situation inside the airport? Are you getting information from the airport? It's all fine, streamlined?
Yeah, it looks better from here, but we'll have to rush if that is the case.
Okay, I'm not holding.
Better we should follow, I think, airport's Twitter handle. That provides a lot of information. So I usually prefer to look at the Twitter handle.
It's handled in a better way now.
There's no issue right now. Okay, well, thank you for joining us here on NDTV. In fact, some of the passengers joining us here on NDTV telling us that it's streamlined better. There's not much really queues that we're
Fantastic
witnessing.
to see that we
Soumya,
completely
at least about-
empty behind you, so no long queues there. That's great to hear. But let's go across live to the Home Minister Amit Shah, who just met with the Maharashtra and Karnataka chief ministers on the dispute over villages at their borders.
कमेटी बनाने के लिए सहमत हुए हैं जो कानून और व्यवस्था को संविधान के हिसाब से ठीक रखने में प्रयास करेंगे। जब मामलों की चर्चा भी हुई तो ये भी ध्यान में आया है कि पूरे मामले में फेक ट्विटर ने भी बहुत बड़ा रोल निभाया है। कुछ फेक ट्विटर्स सर्वोच्च नेताओं के नाम से जनरेट किए गए और इसको फैला दिए गए। और ये मामला बहुत गंभीर इसलिए है कि इस प्रकार के ट्विटर से दोनों ओर की जनता की भावनाएं उत्तेजित होती है और घटनाएं जन्म लेती हैं। तो तय हुआ है कि जहां जहां भी इस प्रकार के फेक ट्विटर के मामले सामने आए हैं वहां पर एफआईआर रजिस्टर्ड की जाएगी और जिन्होंने किया है उसको भी जनता के सामने एक्सपोज किया जाएगा। तो एक बहुत अच्छा
So Home Minister Amit Shah there announcing that there will be a committee of state governments of 3 ministers from both states will have a committee, and that till the Supreme Court takes a decision, neither state will stake claim on these villages. So an important statement there by Home Minister Amit Shah. Meanwhile, some controversy today over the participation of Raghuram Rajan, a well-known economist and former Reserve Bank Governor of India and former Chief Economic Advisor, walking today at Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra. He joined the Yatra today. The Congress has welcomed him, saying that this shows that even global economists are supporting Rahul Gandhi's Yatra. The BJP has attacked Mr. Rajan, saying this shows that he has political ambitions and wants to be the next Manmohan Singh. Well, NDTV has learned that the centre has confirmed that the hacking at India's biggest government hospitals of its servers at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences was apparently engineered by China, according to high-level government sources. The attack originated from China. It's not clear if these were hackers who were working on behalf of the Chinese establishment, but this is something that India's security services are taking extremely seriously. Data from 5 servers has now been successfully retrieved. Well, let's go across to what's making the headlines in the States. And today, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin's son, Udhayanidhi, was sworn in as cabinet minister. In fact, he will take some of the portfolios that his father holds. The AIDMK and the BJP have both attacked Stalin for what they call sunrise politics.
The new power center in Tamil Nadu, the office of Udhayanidhi Stalin, the state's new youth welfare and sports minister, son of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. This just hours after he was sworn in at Raj Bhavan, a beaming M.K. Stalin also on stage. On the streets, an enhanced mini Chief Minister-like security for Udhayanidhi, a patrol vehicle and a police team for the man now seen as the number 2 in the government. But the DMK's rising sun denied this.
Are you number 2 now, technically in the cabinet? There is no number 2, number 3. There's always only one, and that is our CM.
Any one big thing you planned for your portfolio as sports minister, Uday?
I've already told in the morning, in the election manifesto, we have promised 1 mini stadium per constituency.
An actor, distributor and producer, Udhayanidhi says he would give up acting.
my last film is Mari Selvaraj's Mamanan. After that, I'm not going to act. As planned, I was supposed to do a film with, under the production of Kamal sir. I have informed him.
Four members of the Karunanidhi family occupy elected positions. The opposition, AIADMK, slams this, calling it dynastic politics and coronation of Udhayanidhi.
திரு கருணாநிதி அவர்கள் முதலமைச்சராக இருந்தார். அவருக்கு பின்னாலே அவருடைய மகன் திரு ஸ்டாலின் முதலமைச்சரானார். அவருக்கு பிறகு திரு உதயாநிதி அவர்களை திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினுடைய முன்னணி தலைவர்கள் கொண்டு வருவதற்கு இது ஒரு முன்னோட்டமாக நாளை நடைபெறுகின்ற அந்த முடிசூட்டு விழா.
But the DMK has denied this.
So we need a young leader. Today he has been inducted. He will prove his efficiency.
Father, son, is this good for democracy in that sense?
This is subject to the function of the person concerned. When the same our great leader MK Stalin was inducted earlier, people were crying, but he proved his leadership.
The ruling DMK has clearly deployed Udhayanidhi to reach out to younger voters. Lok Sabha elections still 2 years away. And the big question, why this hurry to elevate him? In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.